Hey Perry Penny viewers, today I'm with Charity, as always.
Good, you're always with me.
And I'm Steve. Today we want to talk a little bit about, I want to talk to Charity about financial acronyms and what they mean. Last week, Charity got to interview me about Pinterest, something I didn't know anything about, so we'll see how well Charity knows about what she knows about financial acronyms. So to get started, the first one I have is APR. What's an APR?
Okay, APR, I know it has to do with loans. It's a percentage, it's a cost. Is it the annual percent rate?
Mm-hmm, yeah, annual percentage rate, yep.
Oh, percentage rate. Okay.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay.
So it's the total financing costs associated with a loan annually divided by the amount borrowed.
Gotcha. Okay, so how much you're paying, how much it costs.
Yeah, you often hear about APRs in cars and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay, and
That's one for me.
how to make Charity happy. Smash the like button.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, do it. That would make me happy.
Yeah, that would make you happy?
Not as happy as Steven makes me, but it would make me happy.
Okay, the next one is ARM.
ARM?
Yep, ARM. But what does it mean?
A really mean.
Mean.
Average rate of mortgages. That has to do with money.
Close, very close. Adjustable rate mortgage.
Oh, adjustable rate mortgage.
Okay, adjustable rate mortgages. I don't like those typically just because I don't want somebody to adjust the rate on my mortgage.
So is that what happens? Basically, the bank can decide later on that what you pay is different?
Yeah, it can be negotiated later based on the market rate of interest.
Huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The next one. CD.
Compact disc. Also, an obsolete form of technology that used to play music. I'm just kidding. I know this one because I learned it in high school.
Did you? Okay.
Certificate of deposit, which basically is you give money to an institution and earn a small percent rate on it. It's kind of like you're the one issuing the loan because you get paid for it because they're using your money. Mm-hmm. But it's, not really profitable.
Yeah.
It doesn't yield a lot of money.
Right. But it's better than, say, your checking account interest, right? Your savings account.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, and so, one of the cool things about it is that, and you probably know this, but
I know everything.
You know everything?
I'm always right, even when I'm wrong.
But you can't withdraw the money because it's an agreement to give the bank the money for a longer period of time, right. And so they pay you a better interest rate.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. This one hits closer to home with me with my trading. CFTC.
CFTC?
Yeah.
Charity finds the cost.
No.
That's actually...
Try again.
CFTC. The Currency Trading Commission?
Very close. It's Commodity Futures Trading Commission.
Okay, yeah. Commodity Futures. But I got Trading Commission.
Yeah, so they're just they're a regulatory institution owned by the government, and they monitor futures, commodities, and they're a trading commission.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there it is.
So it's all in the name.
Have you ever heard of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac?
I have heard of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac.
Yeah, what do they do?
They were all the rage in 2008. Everybody was talking about Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac.
Was it?
Turns out, and I'm kind of embarrassed, I didn't learn this until more recently than I'd like to admit. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are not people. It's actually, Fannie Mae is the FNMA, and Freddie Mac is something that is not FRD. It should be FRD, but it's not. It's like the
FHLMC.
That one. Why is he Freddie Mac? Anyway, they have to do with mortgages, and they're what the government has to do with mortgages, essentially, which is why everyone was talking about them in 2008.
Mm-hmm. So they're not like a clothing
retailer. No, and see, I didn't think that either. but I just thought that they were
I don't
big
know.
corporations
Do I
named
want
after people.
Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, or Freddie Mac.
Or
I don't.
like Mr. Max suits.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. FDIC.
Yes. F is the Federal Deposit Insurance Committee. Commission.
Yeah, commission.
Commission.
Federal Deposit Insurance Commission. Do you know what they do?
They insure your deposits. That's what the commission does federally. It's all in the name.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. And then do you know by how much do they insure your deposits per each
Up to
individual?
$10 million.
I wish.
Like they only insure a percentage, like of each dollar they insure 60 cents or something. Is that?
Kind of, yeah.
does
So
it
I mean, every person who has a bank account, with whichever bank is associated with the FDIC, is insured up to $250,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if I have less than $250 in my account, all of it's covered.
Yeah, if you have less than $250 in your account.
$250,000 in my account. I know numbers. $250,000 in my account, then 100% of it is covered. It's not like 60 cents on the dollar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after that, it's not necessarily insured. Plus, I don't know why you'd want to have that much cash. Get an investment or something instead.
$250? That's not that much.
$250,000. I did say that, right? Or did I?
Maybe you did. I was just trying to.
Okay, the next one, moving along here, FHA.
Federal Housing Association.
Administration.
Dang it.
Yeah, exactly. You know what they do?
Federal Housing, they are over housing for America. I think they're like part of the Department of Urban Development or something.
Yeah, and you can do...
And sometimes they offer loans.
Yeah.
That are for first-time home buyers that are like a really good price.
Yeah. A lot of, I think most people start with what's called an FHA loan because of the low principal that you have to put down, the down payment on the house.
Yeah, it's a lower percentage than other banks.
As low as 3.5%, whereas, other conventional loan could be up to 20% down. And, if you're buying a big house, that could be or a rental property, putting up to 20% down can take you a long time to...
to have that kind of money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me GAAP.
Okay, I know this one because he took a class. Generally Accepted Accounting Principles.
Yeah.
Which are basically like the guidelines for all accounting.
Yeah, so it's not like Gap, the retail
clothing
the
store.
clothing store. I don't know why we're talking about clothing stores, but yeah, so, but it's with 2 A's instead.
Yeah.
Gap.
Accepted Accounting.
Yeah, so there's just guidelines that accountants are supposed to abide by in order to maintain, uniformity across all the accounting statements and stuff like that.
Cool.
So, okay, cool. What's a HELOC?
HELOC. Hell, OC, always comes. Hell always comes. That's how you can remember, because I know what HELOC is. And I don't like them. It's a home equity line of credit.
Oh, good. You do know. Okay. Yeah.
The reason I don't like them is because you have paid equity into your home and you're building wealth that way. And the bank wants to perpetuate the length of that loan and they want to keep you paying. And so they lend you your own money and then charge you for it and add interest to it. And so, I mean, it works if you need it, like life or death type of a thing. But remember, hell always comes. It's just, you're going to always be paying for your house if you use them.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my opinion.
Yeah, no, absolutely. A lot of people use their home equity for a lot of things, for renovations on their homes. That's a very common one. Some people use it for buying vacations, right? And
I've heard of people also paying off all of their credit cards.
Paying off credit cards is another very common one. So it's kind of a way to get out of debt or kind of consolidate debt into one.
Get debt into one place.
Yeah, and then one of the things, I think what people see is if you take all of your credit cards, which typically have higher interest rates, and if you put it into a
If you
HELOC,
pay it off with your yeah.
then you'll have a lower interest rate because it's collateralized, right? So
yeah. So there is a time and a place,
right.
if you can avoid it.
Right. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. Good idea. Okay. What's a HSA?
Health savings account.
Nice job. Okay. So what's it for? I mean.
What's something that's really cool about an HSA is that it's tax free. So you can pay before you're taxed. You can contribute to this health savings account, and you get a card or checks that you can use to pay for approved medical expenses, prescriptions, things like that. And it can be used for insurance premiums, I think. Or there's something about maybe it can't. But it's basically, you're not taxed when you spend it. You're not taxed when you contribute to it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a really great thing, especially for those. You never know when you will have a health issue or whatever.
Yeah.
And if you can contribute to one, or often employers will have an HSA tied to your employment, and so you can contribute there.
Kind of like, 401k.
Yeah. Okay, kind of along that line, what's an IRA?
We did a video on this.
Yeah, we did. So you better remember.
I really am.
I really am.
I really am.
You really are what?
Good point. Wait. Individual retirement account. IRA, individual retirement account. You little sneaky.
It's also known as an investment retirement account, but individual, I can go both ways. But yeah, individual retirement account, exactly. The R is retirement. So it's used for retirement, right?
Yeah, and I think they should check out our other video if they want to find out more.
Yeah, check out the video.
And like that one too.
Like it, subscribe below. Okay, so great. So individual retirement account. We talked about it in the video, so we don't need to go over all the details behind it, but
just a way to contribute to your
retirement. There's Roths and traditional IRAs, and if you go watch the video, we can tell you a little bit more about it. So, okay, so what's MVPE?
Most valuable player ever.
No.
Yes.
No, it's called market value of portfolio equity.
Oh.
And it's basically assets minus liabilities, or what something is worth after, everything that you owe or the obligations you have.
Okay.
Yeah, what's left over.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So like what something's worth.
Yeah, essentially.
Market value, portfolio equity.
Yeah, what is, let's move on here. What is NRSRO?
Never reuse something. NRSRO. Really old. Never reuse something really old.
No, that's not it. Incorrect.
Okay.
It's the nationally recognized statistical rating organizations.
I like mine better.
So they're basically, have you heard of Standard & Poor's and Moody's?
No.
So S&P 500.
Oh, Standard & Poor's. Yes.
Yes. S&P.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I have heard of S&P 500, but Standard & Poor's.
Yeah, so they're basically rating agencies. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
The more you know.
Mm-hmm. All right. What's an ROI?
Really open initiative? Nope. Return on investment.
Return on investment, exactly.
Yep.
So what is a return on investment?
It's earnings. So if I invest $10 and I come back to my account later and it's at $12, my return was the $2 because it's the return on the investment that I made.
Yeah, exactly. And often people say, how soon can I get an ROI? And that's basically saying, how can I get my money back for the money that I put in? So you might start a business. You might spend a couple $1,000s on a business, and people will say, okay, how long will it take me to get my $2,000 back from the creation of that business, right?
Cool.
Yeah. So return on investment. Nice. Last one. What is the SEC?
Southeastern Conference?
No, not the
Okay.
Southeastern Conference. I guess it is the Southeastern Conference, but not in this case.
In this case, it's Stephen is everything to charity.
Oh, you got me. That's the one.
That's the one?
SEC.
Okay.
Actually,
So you're not talking about the Securities Exchange Commission? Or are you?
I guess that one too. Man, there's a lot of SECs out there,
Yeah, there are.
right?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's also short for second.
Second. Second.
Just
Oh,
one
yeah,
second.
SEC. Second. Second to what?
Like seconds, minutes,
Oh,
seconds.
I know.
You little.
So, what is the SEC? What do they do?
The Securities
They play
Exchange
football.
Commission, they're pretty much, are they the regulators of the exchange markets?
Yeah, exactly. They basically, yeah, exactly what you said. They look at any funny business that could be happening across, the stock market mainly, and they want to see if anything is kind of fishy going on there. So yeah, that's the SEC. Exactly. So
I'm curious,
yeah.
did I do better or worse than you anticipated?
You know what? Actually, really, really well. And you were able to come up with different acronyms for some of these really quickly. And I'm actually surprised, impressed that you actually knew so much about financial market. Yeah. So anyway, that's sweet. Awesome. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching so much. Please subscribe below. Turn on the bell notification so that you can be alerted the next time we post an awesome React video like this. Also, like below, and we'll catch you in the next video.